I went past my timer, so let's continue this. So, and this is the truth, man. If you watch the first part of this, the first part is very important. What is that on my face? It's very important that you watch the first part. And I'm not going to upload this part until I know that a lot of y'all watched the first part. So it was hilarious. Like, I never heard a man's voice go that high. Knowing how, you know how you talk to somebody all the time and you know how deep their voice is. I think I triggered him. I triggered him because people probably never wrote him up before. Like never, when I say write up, I mean like in terms of a grievance. And here I come telling them, man, I'm just going to start filing grievances. And I did. And the crazy thing about it, like after I quit, the dude called me back like not even a week later. I'm like, man, I should have hung in there. Because they began to like they'll tell me, watch the van, how the kids watch the van. It was a halfway house. I had the kids watch the vans. She'll come and find stuff with the van, like these vans ain't clean enough. And I'm looking at it like, what do you mean? Like, and she just kept doing that. And so we had this thing where we had to count all of the tools in the shed because some of them can be used as weapons. We had to make sure they ain't get none of them. They wasn't supposed to count. But she kept trying to sit them out there because she knew the supervisor more than me, and he had been letting them do it, even though they wasn't supposed to count. I said, they're not supposed to count supplies. And so they was trying to get on to me for that. And I wasn't worried about that because I know if our central office would have took my side, because that was a rule. But it just kept going on and on. They kept trying to make me do stuff that they know I didn't want to do. Like hey, Howard, you got behavior group. I ain't want to do behavior group because I know them dudes don't listen. And so I told them, I said, man, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm writing. If y'all don't follow along, I'm writing every single one of y'all up. I don't care. So they had got away for years with being a little lenient with those guys. But because me and the other guys, like, it was a bunch of new people, the kids was trying to take advantage, and I was not going for it. And so a couple of them was running away, and they was kind of like trying to blame me because, you know, they want to keep their numbers up or so on and so forth. But they wasn't really, a lot of them that wanted to run away, they wasn't really able to because I knew when they was going to try it, like we would block the doors. So it wasn't a lot of them that got away with it, and they always got caught. But they was blaming me. Well, after I quit, half the halfway house ran away. And they end up closing it. And they just now opening it back up. You know, so it was kind of karma on her because she lived across the street. So she had to drive all the way to Dallas to work. And she didn't even like driving like that. So how she was doing, people came back on her. And that's what you got to understand. Why there ain't no reason why you should be holding grudges. If somebody do you wrong, not what you think, but if they really do you wrong, all you gotta do is pray about it. It's gonna come back to them, I'm telling you. But it can't be what you think. It gotta be really you getting wrong. Like, cause a lot of women right now, they trying to pray downfalls on men who woke up and didn't want to deal with them no more because they, you know, it was a waste. You can't pray. The Most High ain't going to hear them type of prayer. Because when you pray, let's say you're a woman, your husband left you because you wasn't respecting him, so on and so forth. Guy was just telling me. He was talking about how his baby mama told him that she wanted to get ran through. And told him to bring another D home. Like, that's just completely disrespectful. That's completely disrespectful. That kind of stuff. So if he left her, she ain't going to be able to pray to God to do something to him. He ain't going to do nothing to him. And he might try to do something to her or allow something for her even trying that with him. See, y'all better get to know God. Y'all be trying to wish bad on people. Let me show you something. Just because you think somebody is a loser or ain't nothing, that don't mean God think that. You better be real careful when you start messing with his real people. Not the people who trying to claim them that's not, but his real people. You better be careful. So people will be trying to pray for your downfall and wish bad on you. Like a lot of women will be saying stuff like, if he cheat, let him catch something, all that old stuff. You better be careful with that, because a man can have as many wives as he wants. So when you start trying to do that, that's witchcraft. It's going to come back on you. You can't pray that a dude catch something and he can have multiple wives if he chooses. Because you've been Europeanized, you've been colonized with this little monogamy stuff that don't work. All that end up happening is women get to rationing they sex out to men, and now he in the bathroom stroking himself. No married man should be stroking himself because he ain't getting none. If any of you guys that's married, start using that mouthpiece, man. Don't let these women starve you out of your sexual years. Now you 70. And this was crazy about some of them. They'll literally play these games for 10, 20, 30 years, right? Now y'all old, and now she want to do something. Now it's wrinkly, gray hairs. Or if they had a nerve to try to shave all the hair off, it probably looked like what's that one? You know how, man, what am I thinking of? It's brown. It's like a brown piece of fruit when it's rotten, how it look. Now they want to get that to you. What? You should have gave up that thing years ago. Ain't nobody playing games with me like that. I ain't gonna let nobody play no games with me like that. I'm gonna get a replacement. Oh, you don't want to do nothing? If you think I ain't getting none, use a fool. Use a fool. For real. That jagging, that's only gonna go so far. After a while, you gonna want some physical contact. Don't let no woman do that to you. Ain't none of them worth that. If she don't want to do her job with you, let her go do it with somebody else, but she ain't taking your money with her. Don't let her take your money with her. Any woman that's starving a man out of sex, don't hold grudges against her. Don't hold nothing against her. Just simply get you some concubine that could possibly be wives. Don't hold nothing against her. And then as far as a debate online between Pastor Dow and Gino Jennings about divorce, when a woman can divorce. Let me show you something. I'm going to add my 2 cents to it. Even if a man gives you your papers, if you the reason why he did it, you still can't remarry. God ain't gonna honor it. Now, if he just decided he ain't want to deal with you no more, and you ain't do nothing, you was submissive, you did your part as a wife, you could remarry. But you can't remarry if you're the one that initiated it with your behavior. All your relationships gonna be adultery. It's basically gonna be counted as you cheating against that man that you wouldn't be loyal to. So there's no need to hold grudges, especially in a situation like that. Okay, even if, let's say she won't let you see your kids, don't hold no grudges. Pray to God about it. Make sure you in right with the Most High. Pray to him about it and get your money up and take her to court. Don't take all of your money taking her to court. Wait till you get right. Because they say it's going to cost you about 80. So get to the point where you done got your money up to about 100-something thousand. And then take her to court. Make her pay. Make her pay the price for that. And then, like, it's ways around everything, man. When I get a Patreon, we're going to talk about them ways that I learned some of the stuff from Coach Greg Adams and other dudes on YouTube. But I also learned some stuff from my own research. We ain't paying nobody this the reason. They don't deserve that. These women can't be able to decide that they gonna just blow up the marriage and then blow up your money. Cause that's that jealousy. They be doing that so you won't have nothing for the next woman that might treat you right. So, but we don't hold grudges, y'all. We ain't hold no grudges. So, look at it like this. When people wrong you, you forgive them first, and then you decide if you're going to even keep dealing with them, and if you do, how much. This really could have been Dealing with People series. But I just wanted to talk about this kind of separate. Because a lot of people, ain't no reason why you should be in misery over these women. Like, I was talking to a guy, he was telling me that his wife just went to the, or his girl, like it wasn't, like, matter of fact, she ain't even the wife. She went to the left on him. And he drinking and stuff and kind of messed himself up physically. He's starting to bounce back, and I was telling him, like, dude, no. And he talking about marriage, this, man. I said, I was explaining to him how you can go about a marriage without the marriage license. You know, and I got videos on this. You know, you got to be careful in the palimony states. But there's ways that before the Most High God, you can be counted as a married couple. And, you know, they say, well, you're illegally married. That's only for the Most High to decide. That's for the Most High to decide. But if you get with women that ain't gonna make no problems for you, it won't be no problems. You won't end up in court. See, in a way, it is a thing about picking the right one. Not all the way, because it's almost impossible, but I would say somewhat, it does matter somewhat. And the right one is not at the moment. It's, you gotta get lucky with these chicks. Like, it gotta be at the moment and consistently throughout your life. Cause some of them will start out good and finish bad. But anyway, I'm about to get going. Just wanted to talk about that. We can't be holding grudges, man. The chick called me fat. It's funny, man. She called me fat, man. Let me show you something, man. Does this look fat to you? I don't even be flexing on people. That look fat? Did that look fat to you? Now, I ain't saying I'm chiseled, but I got a lot of muscle. Did that look fat to you? That look fat to you? Come on now. And he overweight. I ain't knocking the country accent, but this particular chick, what was her name? Old Country Cookie. Listen, you can think whatever you want. You never would have been, and you never will be my type. And you talking about me, I want to see you stand up. You just talking. Y'all just, people get a mic and they just be saying all type of stuff that they can't prove. I mean, all you got to do is look at my shoulders. Are these the shoulders of a fat guy? Look at my face. Do you see? I mean, it's a little meat, but look at this. I'm 6'2", 285 with 20%, maybe 25% body fat. I know it done went down because all I do is move around. And these people, they want to talk. I don't have no ill will towards them. I'll roast you, but I'm not going to hold grudges against you. Like when y'all hear me talking about these people, just pearly thing, all that, I'm just on the side of righteousness and right. I don't hold grudges against none of these people. Like even, there's been a couple of YouTubers, like one in particular, I've been like supporting this and like having appreciation and support for this guy going way back. And he just shading. After a while, I said, man, I ain't gonna say nothing else to him. And I still watch his videos. There's been people that I think some of them be bragging too much. I still watch their videos. Like, I still watch Angry Man. I ain't gonna give him no money. Oh, and it's because of that pearly things thing. I don't watch Anton like that no more because he just too annoying. But I still watch Angry Man. Even I have still heard him say things that I agree with. I don't got no grudge against Angry Man. I just don't like people who act like him. We black. You ain't gonna like everybody in no race, but we got to learn how to stick together. Black in name only. It's that kind of stuff. It's that kind of stuff right there. Now we could talk about what needs to change, and we can call them niggas, and we can criticize all we want. But at the end of the day, the ones that's willing to work things through and change, we got to be there to bring them over here with us. He talking about he hate niggas. Like, it could be the hoodest dude stealing car, everything. I don't hate him. I'm just going to stay away from him. I don't hate no person. The only thing I hate is the devil. I hate the devil. I hate demons because I know about them and I know what they do. But in terms of regular people, I don't hate no person. I'll deal with them as such as how they try to deal with me, but I don't hate them. You know, he talking about, I hate him. And then he put it from the bottom of his heart to the depth of his soul. That's deep. And y'all still supporting him financially. I might watch him because I know he's bipolar, but I'm not going to financially support him. You know, especially to me, all of them that was siding with Pearly, no matter what, I ain't holding no grudges against none of them, but they the ops, man. They are. Like, they just are, man. And don't try to sneak and go after the women either. Trying to sneak and go after Six the Goddess, all of them. Don't try to go after them either, because this just pearly things, this affects all of us. This is what we deal with. Now, is the answer to hold grudges against white people? No. That ain't the answer. The answer is for us to stick together, to buy from each other, to support each other. None of that talented 10, all that old weirdo stuff that the white man done came up with to keep us divided. And it's not even all the white people. I'm talking about, they know who they are. They know who they are. It's not all of them, but they know who they are. So, holding grudges, that's not the way. That's not the way to handle things. It's not the way to handle things. I've been wronged a lot, and I'm not going to be in friendships or relationship with the people, but I'm not going to hold it in my heart either. And you shouldn't either. You got to let that stuff go, man. You got to let it go, man. Your friend messed with your wife. He shouldn't be your friend no more. Y'all done. But let it go. Don't hold it. Let him have her. Get you a new one. Let it go. Don't fight them. Nothing. Don't fight nobody that ain't fighting you. Let that stuff go, man. Now I'll see y'all in the next video. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.